it's the battle of the bass. Young guns versus old guys, next on the Journal. From the north, south, east, and west, from the woodland and plains and waterways, come challenges and thrills and excitement for every member of the wilderness family. These are our stories, our adventures from the wild places, both near and far. All of our hits and misses, the memories, our time spent living the wild life. Join us. Come past the streetlights. Step into the real world. The world of the Wilderness Journal. The Journal is underwritten by
your Cadillac area Kubota dealer, the Ina Store, with a full line of Kubota tractors, including the L2501 Compact and the Kubota RTV X850 Utility Series. The Ina Store in beautiful downtown Ina, Michigan. And by Mads Outdoor Products, a full-line Avalon dealer. Mads also features Featherlight trailers, livestock stalls and chutes, as well as boat, dock, and lift packages. Mads Outdoor Products, in the center of it all, Harrison and Cadillac, Michigan. And by
with over a century of experience in the Indiana and Michigan area, Reith Riley is a full-service asphalt paving company handling commercial, industrial, and privately owned paving projects of all sizes. To learn more about Reith Riley,
and by J&J Smoked Meats, makers of ready-to-go, high-protein, low-sugar snacks. At home, or the game, anywhere, and everywhere. J&J Smoked Meat Snacks.
And by viewers like you. Thank you. Hi, friends, and welcome. Today it is on. The cheap talk is over, and now it's time to put your bass fishing where your bravado has been sitting. Yeah, here on our bend in the river, pretty much everybody hunts and everybody definitely fishes. And of course, everybody knows how to do it better than the old man, especially the young guys, my grandsons. Well, after a serious amount of talk, you see, we decided we were going to put that to the test. We were going to have our own little tournament. We'd go out and see just who could outfish whom. So without further ado, friends, I am your host, Kyle Randall. This is my Wilderness Journal, and we're going out on a Bass Classic tournament of our very own, and it starts right now.
Oh, there we go.
There we go what?
Got a fish on right over there.
You do not.
Yes, I do. Let's give it a second. He's coming.
Uh-huh. So it's Christmas.
You're right.
There a fish in there?
Look at that. Whole 3-pounder. Close enough, right?
You want that mounted, or are you just going to throw it back?
We might have to mount it, yeah.
Yes. Well, it wasn't much of a start for Team Young Guns, but fortunately...
Oh, there we go.
Another weed?
Maybe. We'll see.
I don't see it.
Like
oh, wait a minute. This weed's kind of swimming.
That's a fish. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, well, that's not a bad bass at all.
No, not at all. Look,
which is kind of cool because that's what we were looking for.
He even got some weeds with him.
Not a weed.
Not a weed, right. This one's an actual fish. There you go, an actual fish this time.
Yeah, and a nice one, too. No. Nice bass. Little chunker.
Yeah, good for a first fish.
14, 15 incher. Nice job.
We'll take it.
On what? That looks a lot like a black and purple rubber worm. I thought you weren't going to fish that. You weren't going to stoop to my level.
No. I did behind your back,
yeah,
so
it took
you wouldn't.
A minute.
Yeah.
Nice fish. Put him back, bud. Nice job. That's a start.
No, it is.
So, math major, that's one.
One fish, in counting.
Yeah. The young guys were now up 1-0, and it looked like they were fixing to make a run.
Oh, I had him. He's off of there now.
Ah, yeah. Feed it to him.
He wasn't on there earlier.
And then again, maybe not. What was that?
I think it was fish.
Yeah, I think so too.
Maybe.
Slide that back up. I gotta move the boat before we hit these old dock pilings.
All right.
And fortunately for old guys everywhere. Oh, wait a minute. I got one. Oh, and it's bigger than yours.
Is it now?
Anybody can tell that's much bigger.
Uh-huh.
Much larger. This is a calibrated eye.
True.
Look at it. Come here, buddy. You ain't that tough. Yeah, you ain't that tough. I'm gonna get down here and get him. Get up here on my thumb.
Pretty good fish there. Hey, that's 2 right there. I don't know what you're talking about.
For you.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Not too bad. Even us old guy.
Right.
With that fish, we were all tied up.
Oh, there's one right
Got one there?
there.
Oh,
Right
yeah.
there. Look at that bass.
That's another better fish now.
That's a real nice bass there.
Oh, they're moving up. Getting darker. There, come on now. That's a good fish.
That's a nice bass there.
You don't want to quit neither.
No, he's putting up a good fight.
Slide you right up here on my thumb. But we weren't tied for long.
Nice bass.
That's pretty good. I think he was going to flop off of there.
And hey, you know what you caught that on?
Red and black rubber worm.
Right.
I went to a different color just to see if it make a difference. And,
Doesn't
well, let's
look
just
it.
say, what number of fish is that now?
Yeah, all of a sudden he
Did
couldn't
you want me
remember.
to, take a break and help you get settled? Or?
No, I'm still working on it. You can keep going ahead.
All right, because I'm, I'm kind of hopeful I might, I don't know, catch
Hey,
another one.
you don't got a whole lot of time left, so you keep going.
Thanks. Yeah, just tell Grandma to get out that insurance policy and keep it on the table somewhere handy, right?
Yeah, just in case.
Thanks, buddy. All you folks at home over the age of 60, like moi, his name is Ian Lilly. Just.com.
Oh, wait,
Google search him.
wait.
You'll find him. Send him the hate mail. Go right ahead. Well, Ian, like a lot of young guys and gals I know, can always come up with something witty to say. But if he was going to beat the old man in a fishing contest, he was going to have to come up with some more fish. It's a little windy. Okay, it's a lot windy.
In the building wind, I was having to constantly adjust the boat. But friends, I can multitask.
There. Oh, yeah.
Another one.
Another fish. Oh, yeah. That's definitely bigger than any fish you ever caught.
Yeah. What was that again?
You're young.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you'll have a chance.
Inexperienced.
I was going to swing him up here, but I better get down here to him.
What's that, 3 now for you?
You know, at my age, it's hard to keep count.
Right.
But if you young folks, I'm sure, are counting at home.
I was saying, can you even count that high anymore?
I don't need to.
Oh,
I
okay.
have a fish counter in the boat with me.
Right, just in
You know,
case.
you ought to be, doing something while I'm
trying.
doing all the heavy lifting.
Right,
All right, we'll put that one back. Maybe he'll find your line, huh?
maybe.
How many is that?
3, I think.
See, I knew you'd pay attention.
Right. Well, that's my job, right?
Well, us old guys.
Yeah. Your memory might be fading a little bit.
Well, I know how I'm going to remember today if this keeps up.
Yeah?
And more importantly, I know how you're going to remember it. Well, things were going pretty good for Team OG. Still, our young people, they don't only talk, they can walk the walk. They've been fishing for pretty much as long as they've been able to hold a fishing pole. So trust me when I tell you, it's best not to underestimate them. You know what? For a young guy, you're smarter than I give you credit.
I try.
Ian changed to a more finesse light wire hook, and then
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go. Where?
And look, it's on one of those worm baits.
What is that bait you got there? Let's have a look, folks. That looks like Grandpa's black and purple rubber worms. Huh.
Seems to be working still.
You think? Nice job, bud.
Thank
a little
you.
tough in the wind. It's pretty breezy. A little more weather coming in, but you know what? Fish are biting.
Oh yeah, they're still biting. Makes it a challenge.
There
Always
you go.
fun.
Ian was closing the gap. He was slowing down, fishing more carefully. Fortunately for me,
There's a bigger one. Oh, look,
Good sized fish there. Oh yeah.
a little bit better bass there, buddy. You know what it was?
What
Let me
was
get down here. I think you were up to like 3.
Yeah, 2, 3, yeah.
and when I say fortunately,
Oh, I think they call that a double.
Yeah, I think they do too. Ooh, pretty good sized fish too. Come here, buddy.
Let's compare. Obviously, mine is much larger.
I don't know about that. You're closer to the camera.
Well, sure, it's semantics.
Uh-huh.
Everybody can plainly see. That's
Hey,
okay.
Fish is a fish.
I'm
And
digging
we got
both
two
of
of
them. Nice double, man.
Oh yeah, nice
Put them
job.
back. Put this bad boy back in there. All right, put that little one back.
All right.
So that's 4.
Yeah, 4 for you, 3 for me, but I'm catching up.
Sure, yeah. Despite the weather, we were having a really good morning. Still, one look at the clouds told you it wasn't gonna last. So I figured if I was gonna put some distance between myself and Ian, I better get to it pretty quick. Oh, big fish. That's a big old good one right there.
That's an old man's fish right there.
Well, I don't know, it might hurt my back lifting. Oh,
Pretty good
here.
one too.
He's coming. I'm dancing. He's not done neither. Oh, I guess he wants to go around the other side. Oh, come here now. You ain't that bad. Come on. I'm just going to take a picture. Make this young fella feel bad. They're going up an inch at a time. The best thing about that fish right there,
Makes you look good, right?
well, that just generally speaking, he's mine.
Right.
I don't remember where the count's at, but I think you can count on having a pretty good time today. The fish are hitting bad weather or not.
Oh yeah, they're hitting good too.
All right, we'll put him back. Somebody else will get him and we'll put him back. Thanks for making me look so good. There you go. How many fish is that?
4 for you.
How many?
4.
I think you better review the tape. I'm pretty sure that's 5 or 6, but that's okay. Whatever, you know, it's outcome based. Whatever makes you feel
Okay.
about you.
So 0.
So I got nothing.
Yeah.
I got nothing. When we get home, that's what Grammy will say.
Oh yes.
She'll say, you didn't catch nothing.
Right. Always.
You know, she always outfishes me, but you ain't Grammy.
No, true. Not anywhere close.
The weather was closing in really fast, but just like fishing with Tina, Ian wasn't quitting. We kept catching, in fact, till we were literally blown off that lake. Sweet.
Oh,
right
yeah.
there. Look at that bass. Better fish now.
That's a real nice.
Hi, Granny.
Another one.
Oh, yeah. Nice, buddy. Look at that. See if I can get this fish in the boat. I think that means that the old guys have outfished the young guys. That's what I think. That's an important fish.
I think you got me right there. Hey, fishing pole.
I'm gonna put this one back because I think there's a fish on this pole. There's another one over here. They're still biting. This is the important fish.
Make that 2.
Well, you know what? That would have made us tied, young guys and old guys, but oops!
Wow.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. You know,
It happens.
that's old guys.
Right. What do we call that? That's the Randall release right there.
That is exactly what that is. You're right. I think that makes us tied, and I think that's a perfect way to leave it.
I think so.
Thank you.
Yes, thank
It's
you. My
been
pleasure.
fun. Friends, we had ourselves a great time despite the weather. But I should tell you, when we got home and Kyle Jr. heard about the supposed tie in the old versus young guys bass fishing thing, yeah, he wasn't having it. So 2 days later, on a clear, calm morning. So now it's your turn.
Yep.
Ian had his turn. Now you're going to show us how it's really done.
Yes, I am.
We set out into a beautiful morning, and Kyle Jr. had his heart set on schooling the old guy. And yeah, he'd been paying attention. So what are you fishing?
Rubber worm,
Yeah, what color?
purple.
There's another color, black and purple. They make other ones?
Yep.
I don't use them. All right, show me how it's done. You young guys, you know all the cool rules. Some loons out here. Kind of a nice morning. Fortunately for the old guys, I decided I'd start with a surface bait. And literally the second cast, oh, there's a hit right there. Look out here, surface bait fish. Look at that. Good morning, Mr. Big Mouth. Look at that. Yeah. Back behind us, we can hear the trucks on the highway, people going to work, and so are we. He ain't done. That's a nice one, buddy. Surface bait early in the morning. Get down here. Let's see, can we get him? There's a lot of little hooks in them pop here, buddy. There. Look at that. That's a big old good one, buddy. First fish of the morning. And it's an honest 3-pounder. Really nice bass. Hit that surface plug. I tell you, there ain't much better than surface bait fishing for bass. And when the old guys can leap out in front of the young guys right off the bat, like second cast, well, let's just say it's good karma. You'll catch up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's what Ian said. We'll see. There, don't throw that out of there. What do you think?
I think it's a pretty nice bass.
That's a darn nice bass. I hope we catch a bunch more of them.
Same.
That'll do. We'll put that one back. Then that way you'll have a chance to catch him,
I
right?
agree.
Listen back. Oh, buddy. Came out early. I appreciate anybody gets up early to make me look good. You know what? I really do. There he goes. There. It was a fluke. A mistake. He probably thought it was your bait. He didn't know it was an old guy.
Probably.
Yeah. This old guy versus young guy stuff. This is kind of fun. This is what you ought to do with your grandkids, your grandsons, your granddaughters. Hey, grandma, the dog, everybody. This is summer fishing. This is as good as it gets. And let's be honest, as long as you're catching bass on surface baits, it just can't be a bad thing. I think I'll try that again. What do you think?
I agree.
Good idea.
Friends, I went back to throwing that surface bait thinking, you know, there's a lot worse things you can do than going fishing with your young people. Kyle was still throwing a rubber worm, and I looked over and it seemed like everybody was pretty much back to fishing. Fortunately for me, though.
Oh, there's one. Look, right there off them lilies. Here he comes. Coming right up at you on the surface. Oh yeah, look out here. Huh, surface bait bass. Another other one, not quite as big as the first one, but just as spunky. Get out of there. Oh, get out there. Not as big as that other one, but he ain't gonna quit in him. There, you done? No. He's, yeah, stick your hand down here, I dare you. Oh, you ain't that bad. Ooh, he's got a face full of hooks though. There's another one, like the other one. Ooh, he's hooked good too. I'm gonna have to have a pair of pliers probably to get that one off. Yeah, them pliers. There, get that. Okay. There, that's a pretty nice one.
I'd
Yeah.
say.
You get him back in there. He'll be around when you get here. All right, buddy. There you go. Well, I think that that's two for the old. Of course, that's old math.
Mm-hmm.
You know, your outcome-based math. As long as you feel good about you, that's all that matters. So, my advice is you might want to catch some fish. What do you think?
I agree.
I agree. You better get to it. Thank you. That's a pretty good hit there.
I agree.
All right. Right over there by them lilies, there's a fish there. That's what they show on all those TV shows. Don't tell me you got fish.
I think I do.
Oh, you got a pike. You got the Veed missile. Don't break them off, big boy. That is not the target species. He's not happy with you. What are you doing? We ain't
I don't
pike
know.
fishing.
We're bass fishing, I know.
You gonna lip that one, are you?
Nope.
No? You want me to give you a hand land on that?
Yes, please.
All right. Ooh, he's not hooked too good. That's a good thing. You know, you could just fall off there and it'd be all right. There, cute little pike. Good morning, Mr. Cruzan. Your mission, should you choose to accept it. Here, take your fish.
I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Nice small pike.
That's one.
Yep.
Yeah, nice job.
Thank you.
All right, he ain't big enough to eat. Put him back.
Alrighty.
Don't you think?
Yeah. That was a nice small pike, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah. Hit
Yeah.
right next to the lily pads over there.
Yeah, I told you. Fish by the lilies. That's what they do
Yep.
on TV. And now what?
Time to catch some bass. I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
Yes. 2-1, you're still ahead?
Yeah. No, you're
Yeah.
ahead.
That's not the way you'll tell Grammy when we get home.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, I think that little pike lifted a little pressure off of Kyle Jr. But friends, we were both still fishing. There's another bass on that surface bait. Yeah, he's just a little guy. Come up here. I think that makes the 3.
Mm-hmm.
I think that makes 3.
Maybe.
You can keep count if you want. You know, us old guys, we forget. I get much older and I'll be hiding my own Easter basket. What do you think?
I think it's pretty good.
You want to buy one of these?
No, thank you.
I get you the family discount. You sure?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, let's get back to it. Unfortunately for the young guns.
It's definitely bad.
Oh, it's one that wants to get ooh, nice fish. Nice.
Nice fish.
Now it counts?
Yeah.
You're getting that worm thing figured out. Going in the right direction. That makes what?
I think 2.
All right. Nice job.
Thank you.
Put her back.
Yeah. Number 2 of the day. Number 5 total, I think.
That what
both
it
of
is?
us.
You're doing the counting.
Yep.
Yeah. 2 to 3 and you're ahead.
Nope.
All right. Things were looking pretty good for Team OG, but Kyle Jr. was starting to close the gap, and friends, things weren't going exactly perfect for me, not all the time. Okay. Twitcher. Nice shades. You're going Hollywood on me, huh?
Yeah.
All right. There he is. Ooh, big fish. Oh yeah, Mr. Big Mouth. Oh, look. Oh, and he broke the line. That's a big one.
I agree. Broke the line
Holy
off.
smokes. Been a while since I had a bass bake a 8-pound test, buddy. Broke her clean off. Darn it. Well, do I get credit for that one?
Nope.
No.
Wasn't in the boat.
Thanks, buddy. None but love. See how it is, folks? Well, it may not have been perfect, but we really did catch a lot of fish that day.
Last second.
You get them?
Nope.
I got mine. You ain't quitting yet. You want to land that for me?
Yeah.
All right.
Pretty nice bass.
Yeah, you can have the weeds.
Thank
That's
you.
okay. Those are yours.
Appreciate it.
That's okay. I'd say that's a real nice bass, bud.
Good
All right.
catch.
Yeah, give me my fish. You're going to be telling everybody you caught that. Oh, right fish. That's a team player right there.
Yeah.
What's going on here? What is all that noise?
Putting up a pretty good fight.
Oh, all right, I think that's catching you up. You're not the biggest fish in this lake, but thank you.
Look at that.
Yeah, buddy. There's mine. He's acting like a fish. That's a little better fish.
Yeah,
I think
he
that's
looks
one of the
tired.
better ones. There. Well, friends, I'm sure I don't have to tell you who actually won the old versus new Bassmasters Classic. Yeah, unfortunately for me, however, when the guys got home, they got to talking to a higher authority, and Tina decided, based on the fact that they'd actually caught a pike as well as a number of bass, that, yeah, they were the winners. Yeah, and you wonder how come Tina always outfishes me when we go. The point, take your kids fishing. Take your loved ones. If you're looking for a fishing partner, a fishing buddy, grow your own. If you take your young people out, you're going to have somebody to share that kind of memory with. And trust me when I tell you, it is always more fun when somebody's along. Hey, I hope we see some of you out there doing it. I hope you got your line tightened up on a big old bucket mouth. And if we do bump boats with you, well, you know we're going to stop and share that cup and a fire, maybe some fish stories. And if for some reason we don't see you out there, friends, well, then I promise I'll be waiting for you right back here so we can share another adventure from my Wilderness Journal. Friends, for information about anything on the journal, go to wildernessjournal.com. You can even stream previous episodes, just in case you missed one. And to post your picture or join the conversation, don't forget to like us on Facebook. The journal is underwritten by
your Northern Michigan Case and Case IH dealer, the Ina Store, with sales and service for Case construction equipment at their Bridgeport location, and both Case IH Farm and Case construction equipment at their Up North location in beautiful downtown Ina, Michigan. And by Mads Outdoor Products, a full-line Avalon dealer. Mads also features Featherlight trailers, livestock stalls and chutes, as well as boat, dock, and lift packages. Mads Outdoor Products, in the center of it all, Harrison and Cadillac, Michigan. And by
Quality starts at the quarries and the pits. To ensure every project exceeds specifications, Reith Riley is a pre-qualified aggregate producer and operates several full-scale and state-certified aggregate mines. To learn more about Reith Riley,
by J&J Smoked Meats, makers of ready-to-go, high-protein, low-sugar snacks. At home, or the game, anywhere, and everywhere. J&J Smoked Meat Snacks. Captioning provided by Woodland Taxidermy, a full-line taxidermy and rug service in Paris, Michigan.
Thank you again, my friends, for joining me, for becoming part of the Wilderness Journal family. A family that knows the wilderness is wherever and however you find it. And please, let our adventures serve as an encouragement. Step off the end of the asphalt. Head to the fields and forests and waterways. Put your own hands on your own food. Come out and see what free range really means. And be you 8, 18, or 80, man, woman, or child, know that there is opportunity and excitement enough for all, and all can be, for a time at least, wild. This is where we belong. It is our birthright, the legacy of our grandfathers. This is our first home. And friends, rest assured that until we see you again, be it out there somewhere or right back here, we'll keep your place at the fire and the lantern lit.